So I'm trying out Izzet Tempo is kind of my like second deck in Timeless, and I come across this game with an absolutely insane ending because of some interactions. So Memory Lapse, right, is a counter spell that put cards on top of your like when it's countered on top of your opponent's library, and Ragavan steals the top card of the library. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm going to leave it there as to what we're able to take from our opponent. Potentially one of the most powerful cards ever printed in the history of Magic. I'll leave it to you to watch. Enjoy the games. Best of 3. Izzet Tempo and Timeless rank. We're going to mulligan. Opponent goes first. All right. Okay. I guess yo, okay, I think like I was hoping to mulligan to a threat. I think this is fine. Like if this is okay, another Blood Moon is like really not great, but depending on what happens here, they didn't play a threat on one. The Gigantha's there. I think this could be the Pilferer. Okay. So I'll shock in a Steamence. Bolt that. That needs to go. Right? Yeah, you do not get to dash that in for free on my books here. We can consider... I kind of want to counter this if they don't have a land, but I kind of need a... I could actually. Here, let me consider this. We're going to put that to the yard. Draw a card. That's sad. We're going to fetch. I'd really actually love to Blood Moon on 3 here. We're going to counter the Once Upon a Time. Yeah, see, that was valuable plays. We're going to main phase a Brainstorm. Put one of these back. Yeah, it's got to be a land, right? And then we get basic... Put this back, submit. We don't play a threat, and we actually just hold up Counterspell. We just hold up Counterspell with basic island. A Resolve Blood Moon would actually be crazy here. Yeah, it's looking like a Resolve Blood Moon would be game ending. So let's just see what we can get resolved. Wondering if they're willing to, like, if they're a counter. What is this card back, by the way? Oh God. Okay, well, at least it was for a charity. I'll give you that. At least it was for a charity. Okay, headquarters. Oh, this is Zoo. Okay, yeah, this is GG because I play Blood Moon and this game's over. Yeah, this game ends with me playing Blood Moon. Yeah. Play that. That becomes a mountain. Everything you have becomes a mountain. This game's over. You play Ragavan, that's it. I guess you could play Gigantha too, but I don't know what you're supposed to do. I have 2 basic islands. It's the power of Tempo. That's fine. That puts a creature into my deck for types. I'm actually going to Treasure Cruise and then submit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should have used the bauble. Oh no, I'm gonna put a bauble in there. 7. Submit 7. I'm trying to keep types in there. Auto pay. That sucks. Yeah, that's another thing. I guess I don't have like hard counter spell. Okay. I mean, that's great. They're drawing a mountain. We're gonna draw Spell Pierce is kind of nice. I'll say that. It's not gonna counter much. They are Zoo. There are things that it could counter, but yeah, you know. Pass. And then at this point, we're looking for a threat. So that's going to be a great spell to counter. I'm going to see what they draw next. Ragavan. Not great. Okay, we'll bolt that. We'll bolt the Ragavan. Steam Vents. We need to find a threat. At this point, our only threats are Ragavan and Dragon's Rage Channeler, which is one problem I have with this deck, but we'll just have to work with it, honestly. We're just gonna bolt this. Yeah. Not doing much, opponent. Oh, but us. But I, says the frog. Dash that way. Play the steam vents. All attack. Ooh. Let me start taking some of your cards. A stubby D. A stubby D, you say. Well then. No, not I, says the frog. Not me. I will not be letting that happen. Let's dash them in again. Second counterspell going to be up at this point. This one I can cast pretty much anything they have as well. Play this. Oh, this is a beautiful thing. Best of 3 though. Best of 3. Opponent, pass right through. It's about to go crazy. Dash them in again. Yeah, I don't know why we're still doing this. Let's go to game 2. The Blood Moon is clearly gonna go hard. Spell Pierce, not that much. I could actually potentially just shave on some of these. Play the Blood Moons. Brotherhood's End seems pretty good. I think Memory Lapse in terms of tempo's pretty solid. I know usual tempo list, there's actually like one rare that I'm missing. They usually only play like 3 Blood Moons, I think, across the 75, or that's how the lists are working right now. So I could very much see, like, if I'm going, yeah, I think, yeah, actually I'm going Blood Moon. I definitely don't want like double blue spells, but I think that's kind of what I have to do. I need like a hard counter spell for something. Yeah, so I play the 4th Blood Moon. I'm trying to actually build into like some type of like Rakdos list or something, like the show and tell, not the show and tell list, the sneak attack list. So I'm trying to do that. I'm actually gonna run this. It's not the worst thing in the world. Blood Moon's on 3, and there's like a curve. There's a curve for it. So I'm actually gonna run this. I love the fact that we can play with Once Upon a Time again. I actually love the card Once Upon a Time, flavor wise, just chef's kiss. For example, you say Once Upon a Time, like think about like a story. Once upon a time in a land far, far away. So you get a land. Once upon a time, there was a majestic queen. That's a creature. So it just flavor wise, just 10 out of 10. Really love that. So I'm actually going to throw out the Dragon's Rage Channeler. I know there's removal in this deck, so I want to try and get some removal out that way. If they have it, they may get some of their basics here. They don't want to get like blown out completely, but we are going to be able to punish them regard. Yeah, no, they're just not going to be able to deal with us in this case. Bolt, that's fine. Play the Canal. We're going to play DRC. Going to play Ragavan. At this point, I kind of just need things happening. I love that. I love that. They're about to get blown out by this lightning bolt though. That's the lightning bolt. What am I saying? This this comes in on top by his Blood Moon. See if they counter it. I don't mind drawing that actually. Yep. Bro, they're done. Yeah, okay. All right, that's fine. That opens up removal for them, but I've locked them out of mana. I have my basic island, so I'm fine. Ragavan, yeah, this is where things get a little tough. Okay, so you got your little consider. That's where things get a little tough. Oh, the Kavu. Yeah, see, beating Ragavan is going to be a little tough. I might actually just concede, honestly. I don't know if I beat this. Ragavan plus thing. Yeah, you know what? We'll just go next game. Maybe it just wasn't strong enough, the hand, but we'll run it. Fine with letting it back. That was good, like trump card. Like, oh, you're gonna make all my lands red? Here's a Ragavan. Unanswered. Yikes. Like, I needed to like untap with like bolt, and that's the only way I live. At least in that last game, it was, yeah, pretty much running away with it. Like they were not ready for the main board Blood Moon. Here, at least I'm on, they had removal for every little bit too. The Blood Moon enabling their lightning bolt was unfortunate. Yeah, Blood Moon enabling the lightning bolt was unfortunate. Play first. Honestly, this hand slaps. I may just have to run it. I may just have to run it. Our opponent's thinking here. What do? We keep a 7. Opponent. What's going on? Perfect. Activate Steam Vents. Grab Steam. Activate Polluted Delta. Grab a Steam Vent. Sorry. Pay 2 life. Play a DRC. Draw out the removal, right? Mishra's Ball. We'll put the Consider in there. I don't need that right now. Okay, they're drawing a land. We are drawing not a land. That's not great. But if our DRC can stick, then we can maybe dig a little bit deeper as well. So far, 2 cards in yard. 3 cards in yard, actually. The fetch land as well. I'm thinking about for the Treasure Cruise. Dragon's Ray Chandler may end up being a 4th card in yard, with Mishra's Bauble being a 5th. So, let's see. No removal in that case. Wild Nakatl. Put that in there. There's already a thing in there. Instant. There's no real way for me to put something else in there. One attacker. I guess I could just heat this. Oh, tempting, but now it's a 3/3. Yeah, we'll just heat it. Unfortunate, but oh well. Bolt is fine. They're forced to use the bolt. They have another land. They're gonna need to use it. Yavimaya actually didn't count for types either. That was kind of unfortunate for them. Yeah, just didn't count as all. Just at all. Just thinking about that. No red sources. None. Opponent. No red sources. Like, they are getting so lucky here because I am not able to find a land. We are going to... actually, we're just gonna attack here. Right? I'm gonna keep killing these the longer they... Just further prevent them from having Stubborn Denial. If they top deck Mountain and Ragavan me, oof, the pain. Okay, good. All right. Now we have... I think now we pretty much win. I think, because I'm just gonna be able to counterspell at this point. They have the red source they need. That's fine. I'm here to kill the threat. I'm here to counter the threats. I have more threats, so it's fine. Let's lapse that so they don't draw another land. Oh, it's so good. Let's play this. Force out more removal if they have it. All right, opponent. The tempo is too much. Okay, so we're gonna get a basic island in case we draw into like a Blood Moon or something. Counter that. You have the removal. Kavu. Okay. Good card, some would say. Submit here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 5 types. Auto pay. Okay, good. Not exactly. It's a 4/4, which is like really annoying, but oh well. See what we can brainstorm into. That's kind of nice. Brotherhoods and probably this is tough. I kind of want the lapse. It's actually really tough. It doesn't really matter, actually. I'll put this on top. submit, and then they can, if they Ragavan me, they can have that. Shock this in, and then end turn. I think I just let the Kavu hit me. Discard a card if you do draw a card. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Kavu hits me. It's not the end of the world. I'm at 13. I could block. Yeah, I could just like do a bunch of stuff next turn. Or I could do the whole block thing right now, but then I miss out on memory lapsing something, which is going to be important. I think that's important. I'll take the 4. No blocks. I'll take the 4. Go to 9. If they play something here, I lapse it. Yeah, that seems like an insane lapse target. Like, actually, because guess what, folks? That card is on top now. Guess what's ours? Ooh, baby. Oh, baby. Give me that Oko. That Oko's mine. Oko, Thief of Crowns. Coming in hot. Auto pay. Give me that. Loses all abilities. +1. It's almost like this card is the most busted planeswalker ever made. Almost like that's a thing. So opponent, what do you do in this case? It's absolutely insane. What do you possibly do in this case? I have an Oko, a Ragavan, a Blood Moon coming down. Shut it. You don't know about the Blood Moon. This is an insane board state. This is an insane board state. Memory lapse to put the Oko back on top of the library, play the Oko, turn the creature into a 3/3, bolt the creature. It's crazy. And then GG's, of course, you have to concede. Timeless is a wild format. Wild format.